Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Sky.Mystics. I am grounding myself, okay? I'm not at home right now. So, but anyways, I decided to do this little video of the grass. 'Cause I'm not going to show myself yet. Not yet. But, welcome back to Sky.Mystic Podcast. And I'm back with the second part of my feet ashy. Second part of episode 6. Okay, I did make a second part, but it wouldn't let me upload. I don't know. I believe I was too hostile when I was saying things, but yeah. Hold on, y'all.
Mom, I love you.
I love you too, baby. But I'm recording a video, okay? So go play along. Get out my business. So, but anyways, that just caught me off guard. I didn't expect it to go outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta. But anyways,
Video, Mom.
no, you're not. But anyways, my bad, y'all. But
Hello, y'all.
okay, y'all. Well, I did, like I said, I made another part, but I'm gonna just say it over. Okay, he went back in the house. Okay, so here it goes. I'm just skip to the big boom, because after me, doing Grubhub and whatnot, and he being here at my people's house, yeah, so I'm gonna just skip to it. My mom, my sisters, and them secretly went behind my back, went downtown, and my mom filed emergency custody of my child. For what reason, I don't know, but I do know it's all about control. Because of when I had him, that's all she wanted was control. She wanted me to do things her way, and it doesn't work like that. You had your children, you did it your way. Now I have my child, and I will be doing it my way. She didn't like nothing I did. As far as school, he's in school, which I wanted to homeschool him. That's another reason I feel that she went down there and got it. Another reason is because she was going out of town and she wanted to show off my son to my older sister's baby daddy mama, because that's all she basically talked about when she was on the phone with her. So yes, that's another reason, because she took him out of town. I didn't want him to go. So that was another form of control that she wanted to do. Okay, and like, it's just that part zoned me out, because I was coming. I came over. It was around 10 a.m. and I wanted to take my baby down to the river before I started doing Grubhub. So when I got there, wasn't nobody home. They didn't call me saying that they was going anywhere with him. They just left. They didn't tell me they was leaving or anything. So when I came and knocked, nobody answered. I called my sister, my older sister. She was at work. She said they went down to the park. And I was like, okay. So I'm sitting here trying to call my mama, and then my youngest sister, they're not picking up the phone. They never picked up my phone call. So I called my second older sister, and because she usually take my mom to this lady house. She worked with her. She worked for some old lady. But, yeah, so she picked up the phone, and I asked where they go. She was like, they went downtown to the park. I'm like, okay, cool. Because they not answering my phone call. We got off the phone, and she called back like 5 minutes later, and she's telling, I just seen 444. She called me back, and she was like, okay. She said my name, and then she told me not to get mad or anything. And she just said, okay, well, they really didn't go downtown to the park. They downtown, and she filed emergency custody. So you're not able to take your son anywhere. You can't take him nowhere. He gonna have to stay with us and this and that. And then she started getting hostile with me because look, I didn't yell at her. Like I busted out crying. Like, what? Are you serious? So she getting hostile. She's literally getting hostile with me. Like getting mad, telling me that I wasn't telling them where I was going or who I'm with or what am I doing and shit like that. Like, is you fucking serious? Is you serious? Like, and then she's going to bring up when I had a miscarriage back in 2018, telling me that's probably why I'm acting like this, because I ain't telling them nothing that I'm doing in my life. Because I had that miscarriage. That ain't got shit to do with me pulling my energy back. So I'm just thinking the only thing on my mind is like you don't play with my child. And my mama know that. I told her plenty of times, like, if we was to look at a situation, I'd be like, I don't play about my child. I do not play about my child. And she know I do not. So she used that type of control to get my child. So she went behind my back. She took him to the doctors because I don't. Well, he stopped getting his shots when he was 6 months. He was still going to the doctor though, but I stopped him from getting his shots for 6 months. She didn't like that shit. So yeah, she took him to the doctor behind my back. Behind my back, she told me that it was her doctor's appointment. And every time when I started to stay here after I had to bring that rental back, after I brought that winter back, that's when I was staying here. And every time she leaves, she'll take my son and my youngest nephew with her and my youngest sister. Because my youngest sister would come and pick her up or whatnot. And they'd just take them, like, and she told me it was her doctor's appointment when it was really his doctor's appointment. And how I found out it was his doctor's appointment was because he came back and he told me that it wasn't grandma's doctor's appointment, it was my doctor's appointment. And then I got a notification on my email that he went to the doctor. She didn't tell me none of that. She signed him up for school behind my back. I got a notification about that. And for some reason, I don't know how I'm getting notifications about that unless she gave them my email address and I guess my information or whatnot, because I really don't know how all of that works, but everything is coming to me. Like, it's just that his address changed. But y'all, this shit is fucking crazy. So it's been a while now, and I was staying here after I stayed here. It was July 18th when I took that car back. So that's how long I was staying there. I recently just moved back into my apartment about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, and I've been coming here back and forth because I wasn't about to go nowhere. This was before I even found out I still was a resident, but I stayed here because of my child was here. I don't like how they live. I don't like their lifestyle. My lifestyle is completely different from theirs. And what I've noticed since my child been staying here is he's been lying a lot. He's been lying to me. But like, he'll lie, but then, I talk to him and he tells me the truth. Like, I don't like that lying shit. He wasn't doing that before. Now he's being all hostile, all mad. He looking at stuff on YouTube that he ain't supposed to. Like, he not even being monitored about what he's looking at. So I just recently bought him a phone, and I got me a new phone, so I can monitor what he watch and things like that when I'm not here. So yeah. And it is just so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy. And then when I did when I did started to live here after I took that car back, it was so crazy. Like, shit was so crazy. I started having dreams about these people, which I'm talking about my people, like my mama, my sisters. It was like badass dreams, like they was trying to get me or some shit. And then, y'all, I ain't going into that because it ain't just the dreams. It's like when I wake up in the middle of the night, like, and then see one of them walk to the bathroom. Like, it was creepy as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if that was what they call it, the dark night of the soul or some shit. You know, the spirituality, you know, shadow work and all that shit. It's Tessis, man, I'm telling you. But and then like my dreams, like I'm gonna give you an example. I had a dream. Okay, so I had this interview, and my youngest sister was gonna take me. This when I was staying here, my youngest sister said that she was gonna take me. So I'm like, okay. So the days went by, and it was the morning of when I had to get. It was the morning that I had to go to my orientation, and I had a dream that she told me that I had to find a way to get to it because she can't take me or whatnot. And I woke up and she came. She texted me and said, when I woke up, I had a text message from her, and it said that she said she had to babysit. She don't think she'll be able to take me because she don't know how long I'm gonna be, and that she got to babysit. Which the matter of fact, it wasn't orientation, it was an interview, and it was only like 30 minutes, so she had like a whole hour and a half or whatnot. But anyway, she still took me. But the fact is, I had a dream of her I had a dream of her saying that she won't be able to take me, and then I woke up with a text message saying that. So I'm like, man, what? Like, it's so crazy, man. I pay attention to everything, and I'm documenting everything, whether they know it or not. Like, but yeah, y'all, it's so freaking crazy. But I'm gonna explain like how I went through, how did I go about going through this, even when I'm staying here after this shit happened. Like, literally came to live here after I took the car back after this shit happening. Like, it was still fresh as hell. I don't know, I didn't even show I was mad. I ain't argue with nobody or none of that bullshit. Like, I don't do nothing to these people. And then it's another thing, when I did have the rental or whatnot, and I was at my other sister's house, I had all my tent stuff set up, and I talked to my mama about it. We already talked, because I said I was going to get my bed up out of there. We going to put the tent down. That's what I said. And I guess she ain't say nothing to my sisters, but I came back here, my tent, it was like a house tent and all that shit is in the, let me show y'all. It's still right here. My tent and shit is right here. Look at this shit. It was muddy. It was out in the mud and everything. Like, this is my tent, like right there. And then a piece of my couch, the little small couch, that's right there. My mattress is in this shit right here that I don't even want anymore. Cause like, why would you put it in there? Like, they didn't even tell me that they put it down. Like, when I had to come here and see my shit in the grass, in the mud, destroyed. And they didn't give no fucks. And then they made it seem like ain't nothing happened. Like, is you serious? Like, is you serious? This shit crazy. But I'm gonna explain how I got through this situation or whatnot. I might just show myself afterwards, so y'all gonna see. Alright, y'all, I'm about to go back in the house. I'm at my people's house, as y'all heard my son. But yeah, thank y'all for listening, and stay tuned, y'all, and stay positive, stay away from negativity, be you, do you. Alright, peace.